Hey everybody, welcome live to today's webinar. We're actually going to be talking about imaging. I'm going to be getting Tenia on the line shortly. So basically, just wanted to let you know a couple of things. Imaging is very, very important. You have to create a good image when you're working your business. So brand yourself on social media, brand yourself when you're out and about, brand yourself with people that you know. Always look professional, okay? Um, you always want to either wear a blazer or wear something where people are going to say, oh my gosh, she looks so super sharp. I want to be on her team. She looks so professional, stuff like that. Um, Let me just call her one more time. Sorry. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get Tania on the line. Let me just give her a call real quick. So you always want to look professional, okay? You guys always want to look the part. You want people to want to be on your team, want to be in your space. Okay, so Tania's going to be talking to us about that today. She had an experience with Ronnie that we weren't able to go to because we're not local to Ronnie. So she was able to go to this local event where Ronnie was at, and it changed her life. She was surrounded by all these people on the team, and stories that they had to say, emotional stories from what she told me. And it touched me even from her telling me the story. So I said, you have to do a webinar with me and share your experience because imaging is so important. Even when you're out there blitzing and you have your It Work shirt on, if you wear a blazer, you're adding that extra professionalism. Think about it this way. If whoever you were recruited by, why did you join their team? What attracted you to that person? Was it their image? Was it the way that they were as a leader? What attracted you to them? Think about when you go visit an attorney's office or a doctor's office or whatever. Do you ever look at them and say, I want to work with them because they look professional? They seem like a professional environment. Think about that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get her on the line. Unfortunately, she's having technical difficulties with her phone. Um, I hate the fact that lately we have been having technical difficulties with these webinars. I highly apologize to you guys for this, okay? I'm trying to get her on the line. Hold on one second. So give me 1 second as I get her on the line. I'm so sorry. If you guys are watching this later, you guys can always fast forward. Give me 1 second, okay? Hey guys, I'm back. I'm still trying to get her on the line. I'm not sure what's going on. I apologize one more time for these webinars. You guys are saying, oh, this girl can't get her webinars together. This is the second time this messes up. I'm so sorry, guys. If for any reason she can't get on the line, I'll just continue on my own, and we'll have to maybe do a conference call instead to hear her story because this apparently isn't working out. But it's very, very important that you guys brand yourself, that you guys are on Instagram looking professional. Something that's really important that I wanted to bring to your attention is changes are happening. Changes are happening on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you guys see my page, I took away everything of It Works in my banner and I put me and my boyfriend instead. Not It Works. Facebook and Instagram are actually looking for people who look like they are publishing, their own business and stuff like that. And if you look like you're branding your company and you're using their free service, they're going to cut you out. So if you're putting your own personal life in there, great. But if you're constantly talking about the business, they're going to cut you guys out. So it's very important that you're very careful with how you guys are posting on your Instagram pages and on your Facebook pages. So if you have any banners about It Works, take it out. If you have any specific photos about It Works when you first log in, take it out. You can put in there you work for them and you do stuff with them, but don't make your entire page just about the products and stuff like that. I've already told you guys have to sell the dream. If I didn't share with you guys how this business has changed my life, would you guys have joined the team? Think about that. If you guys did not see how it changed my life, would you guys have joined the team? Because think about it this way. If it wasn't for the fact that it's changed my life, people wouldn't pay attention to what I do in this business. You see what I'm saying? It's very important that you share the vision, okay? So people can understand that they can change their life, okay? So I got a house. Okay, I didn't purchase it yet. I'm saving to purchase my dream home, but I'm renting the house, and I went from an apartment to a house, and then after that, I got my Infinity car. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to get her on the line one more time. After that, I got my car, and if it wasn't for this business, I wouldn't have any of those things. I would still be living paycheck to paycheck. So I mean, trips, stuff like that. I'm trying to go to Vegas for my birthday. If it wasn't for this business, those possibilities would not be there. So I'm basically selling the dream to those who want to change their life, those who want to save for a dream house, those who want to buy a new car, those who want whatever it is that they want, any dreams that they want to accomplish, they can do it with this company. Hard work pays off. And I tell you guys this all the time. If you put hard work, it will pay off. The new year is coming. And I know some of you are planning 30 days and 90-day plans. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys can do the steps to success more than once, especially when January hits. So if you're focusing on just the 4 loyal customers and the 3 distributors, great. But think about it this way. Little bit works. A little bit, every little bit counts, of course. But if you want to move up quickly, those little baby steps are not going to count for you. You're not going to be successful and move up quickly if you're not doing the steps or more, okay? 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers is great. You're going to keep moving up, but you have to teach your team to do the same exact thing, okay? I hope this makes sense to you. Like, for example, if you can get 5 new distributors in 1 month, that's going to do a lot for your team. That's going to do a lot for you to move up, a lot for you to go diamond. But you guys have to work out a plan. Is that blitzing? Is that working your Instagram? Are you booking appointments? Are you booking tables? Or are you just doing phone work? Just phone work is not going to work. You have to book parties and you have to do table events. I'm preaching to the choir here because I know I need to do the same thing. So these are things that I'm going to start to do. I'm going to start booking myself up, more appointments, trying to do parties. I'm going to try to do more table events. I'm going to try to see what here locally around my neighborhood, things that are going to happen in the next coming months and where I can attend. So that's really, really important. Unfortunately, Tenia apparently can't make it tonight. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to probably do a conference call instead and have her attend that since, unfortunately, she couldn't attend tonight's webinar. The only thing I can tell you that she told me is there was a lot of people. Hold on. There is a lot of people who went to this event that Vanessa had, and it changed their life. They got emotional about it. I'm sorry, I don't have the details on it. Hold on. 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 Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna try to call her live and see what I can do, so she can, talk to you guys. Give me 1 second here.
Hey.
Hey. All right, so we're trying this one more time. If Tania cannot get on the line, unfortunately, I'm going to have to book a conference call instead so you guys can actually hear her on the phone so she can say her story. I will keep you guys updated on that. So I'm going to give it another minute. If she doesn't pop up, then we're just going to have to move on. Sorry, guys. For those of you trying to get on my webinar, you guys can actually click on the link I sent you guys in the newsletter this morning. That's another thing, you guys. I send you guys the newsletter every single Monday. I need you guys to look at the newsletter. Hey, Tania.
Hi.
Finally. All right, I'm gonna get you on in a minute. You guys need to watch. You guys need to watch out for my email every single Monday. I send you guys a newsletter. I'm putting the upcoming events, upcoming conference calls, links to anything that you need. So if you're not reading that newsletter that I create in the mornings for you on Monday, you're not in the loop. It's very important that you and your team look at that newsletter. So enough about me and everything else. I'm going to give it up to Tania. So once again, Tania, thank you so much for doing this call with us. She's going to be telling you guys quickly about branding yourself and about social media, how to brand yourself on there, how to look professional, and she's going to share with you guys the experience she had with Renessa. So I guess you have about 15 minutes.
Okay, I don't think can you guys see me okay?
Yes, we see you great.
Oh, you do? Okay, I can't see myself. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys for the delay. I don't know what was going on with my phone. So, but anyway, thank you for having me. Can you guys still see me? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we definitely can see you.
Okay. All right. So, the first thing I just, wanted to talk a little bit about the when I first decided to go to the event. I was very thankful that I lived this close, in which I didn't know before, so I wasn't going to miss this event for anything. But I can tell you, I was a different person when I came out of the event, a totally different person. I went in as a person with self-doubt. Um, I don't, am I really in, the right biz? A lot of these other people, that are being successful in this business, they've had some kind of background, where they're running a business, or, I just had all of those kinds of self-doubt and negative self-talk sometimes, even though I still didn't give up. But when I walked in there and I did meet everybody from all walks of life and the different issues that they've encountered, and it's like, in your mind that everybody has their issues in life, but then you see things, it's just the way that we are. It's like we see things totally different until we throw ourselves in there and we actually experience something. And so just listening to Renessa's story, just listening to other people's story, how they got shot down by family members and their business is thriving now, and they made it through over that hump. And I mean, so many different stories. We had a huge prayer at the end, and everybody was calling out different strongholds that they have in their life. There was not a dry eye leaving that place. It was so spirit filled, and I mean, I really can't explain it. I could cry right now just talking about it. I'm still having like, I still have some kind of a high, just from leaving there. That was already 3 weeks ago. But and also, physically, I was a person. I'm a big tomboy. I do not like to dress up, but I was challenged to come and look my best. She was doing headshots for us, and I dressed up, in my blazer. I had everything that's under the sun that you can think of, to keep me in, keep my belly in, keep my hips in, I was so uncomfortable. But then I was like, oh my gosh, I just kept looking at myself, oh my gosh, I really like the way that I look. And ever since then, I've been hooked. I dress up, several times a week when I go out blitzing. I get a better response from people. It's just amazing, because I would have never thought that would have been me, because that was one of the things that I really struggled with, because I never liked it at all. I would dress up for church and that was it, just enough to get by. But I mean, now I'm completely addicted and I don't want to go anywhere without my blazers. And I think it's funny. But so, just that experience, just being challenged to look my best, and and that was it from there. So that was the experience. Hello, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Great, thank you.
Okay. So, and one of the major things that she talked about was branding yourself, and I really took a lot from that. And one of the top things that she was talking about, when she said that you need to dress like where you are going and not where you are. So that really hit home for me too. It's like,
Yeah, that's huge. I love that line. That is huge.
and I can tell you right now, I am a yoga pants kind of woman. My t-shirt, my sneakers. I love sneakers. I hate shoes, like dress shoes and stuff like that. So, I'm like, okay, I'm out here, trying to share the business and stuff like that. I'm not looking the part. Sometimes people do not take you seriously. And I know that from experience, because I get a different response now. I get a totally different response. So, yeah, I don't. Maybe one day you guys will hear my story, where I was and where I am now. 6 months ago, it's totally different. And I don't have a lot of money, but I made it work to where I got, at least a few things, and I just switch up the same things all the time. Nobody knows that when they're meeting me. Oh, she wore that. Yeah, I don't care about that, So I'm dressing the part now, because I'm going to get there to where I'll be able to, do this all the time. But, so I don't want to stay where I am. So I'm definitely dressing where I'm going. Another thing that she was talking about is knowing who you are and be clear on who you are. So sometimes, we get caught up in, that was another thing that hit home for me too. You just get caught up, you see the business, you're moving forward, but you don't really know who you are in the business, or know who you are, period. So when that happens, sometimes our goals and everything gets mixed up. So that was another big thing that she was talking about. Really know who you are, know what it is, and become an expert. Become an expert in your field. So you're going out and you're talking to people about the product, and they ask you questions, and at first you may have to look at things, look at a little cheat sheet or whatever, but I can tell you the response is different when people can see you, that you truly are in love with your product and you know what it is. That was one of the main things. I love education. I'm a nurse, so I love how the body works. I love how these products work in the body. I totally understand it. So I put those two together, so I know who I am in this business. I know what I have to offer people, and then I'm very educated about the product that I'm sharing with others. So they can truly know, because I watch the light bulb go off in their head when I tell them about the product and actually how it works. And I just do it real quick, not talking too much, because they're looking at you with this look of confusion. But when you're able to, let them know, okay, well, this is how it works really quickly, and then they have the aha moment, and then the response is totally different. So I definitely get a different response, when I'm able to share with them exactly, how it works and what kind of product that they're getting. And so, and then the other thing was make your presence known. So she talked about having 4 different pages, or I'm sorry, 3 different pages. One for entrepreneurship, one for just your personal page, and then one for your business. That it should be separated, so people can see the lifestyle that you're living, which is the entrepreneurship, and then one strictly about your product. She talked about for things not to be saturated on your page. Every other post is about product and pushing product and things like that. You have to be able to incorporate it, unless it's just your business page. But if you're not doing all those pages and you just have a personal page, you have to have some way that you incorporate it, in your daily life, but it's not so much, push the product. Like one of the things, just to give you an example, and you don't have to, this is not how you have to exactly post, but one of the things is I couldn't wait to get my confiance. And I just made myself real with people, because, I'm very personal when it comes to certain things, but I suffered clinical postpartum depression after my last child. And it was so bad. I was like on 3 or 4 different meds, a walking zombie. I didn't sleep for like months after I had him. But I just didn't want to be, I feel like I was a little bit different than what I was before, before he was born. And I didn't want to continue taking those meds, because it's true. Once you start taking those meds, it's very hard to get off. You try to get yourself off. You go through nasty withdrawal symptoms. So I just made a quick post, and I was like, I'm so glad my confiance is here, for you guys that, that don't know, this is this, and that, I went through this, and I've already taken my first dose, and I am in love. My kids almost got away with murder that day. I was like, so chill. I just incorporated it. I took a picture, people inquire about it. I know when I first started changing up my posts and it wasn't just product, I got more responses. I can honestly tell you I got more responses from me showing myself using the product and just like how it's helping me, or, I may throw a quick little something in about somebody else, but I also incorporated, me and this girl, we got, good results. I think that I got that response, and I started getting responses about, this, that, and another. So for me, just changing that up, I am getting a better response. So those are the main things that I did as far as like raising and know what you are, know that you put your trying to help, and it's all about the time. It's not about people can see from you if you're all about making a quick dollar. They can see that in your attitude. So just changing that up, and you have that goal that you really want to help people, and who you are in the business. Yes, it does make a difference. So that's it.
Thank you. Well, absolutely. You have to take the dollar signs completely out of your head. You have to focus on the person's needs. And absolutely, once you start switching up your Instagram and your Facebook pages and you start sharing your personal results, people are going to say, oh my God, she's using them. It works for her. It must work for me too. I see that they really do work because she's posting up that she's using them yourself. Because what's the number one question people ask? Does it really work? So if you're sharing your own personal results and you're sharing that it really does work, it actually will work. So Tania, can you stand up and show everybody your attire and how you're dressed and how professional you look so everybody can see how they're supposed to dress, please?
I don't, can you see my top? It's not going to get my whole body. I got a whole lot of body.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You see
Can you
everybody, she has on her blazer, no matter. Say that again?
can you see at least my top of my blazer? Can you see it?
Absolutely. So you see how she has her blazer on, she has her shirt on, she looks very professional, and because of that, that's changing her image right there. She has the part in, she looks professional. And how does that make you feel when you're out and about?
Oh, it makes me feel great. It really does. I don't worry at all, just to watch. So I'm in love with the infinity scarf now, and I have different colors, and I changed them up, with whatever shirt that I'm wearing, and so I love it. That's another thing.
Awesome, awesome. And you see, guys, she's branding herself. She is sharing the opportunity and the loyal customer program, and she's looking professional. And Tania, let me ask you, do you feel more confident now that you have your blazer on?
I do, and it's kind of funny, but I have like my little dress boots and stuff, and it has a little heel to it. I don't do heels that well. I really don't, but I am making it work. And let me tell you, I do. I feel so much. I do. I feel so much more confident. I really do. It's made a huge difference. I
Awesome.
I was oh.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Yes, definitely. I mean, this is coming from a person who was super shy, very scared of talking to people, did not even feel confident in herself. And now she's out there talking to everybody. She was even scared to even do a conference call or even a webinar, right, Tania?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited that you're getting out of your comfort zone and you're getting into that leadership level because Ruby's around the corner. Then comes Emerald and Diamond, just like that. And I know your team is doing an awesome job and you're moving on up. And for those of you who don't know Tania, she's actually Dawn's cousin. Okay, so Dawn is her leader and she works really well with Dawn and they work awesome together and they're building their team together. And you guys know how amazing Dawn is as a leader. So they're moving on up together, and it's so great when you can share the experience with your family and your friends. So I'm so glad that you were able to do the webinar today. You did an amazing job. You weren't shy at all. You showed the leadership that you have, and you showed how great of a leader you are. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the webinar. I hope you took down some notes from Tania. She had some great advice for us. She learned a lot from the event with Ronnie. And as you guys can see, it really changed her life. It's changing her business, and it's changing the way she's branding herself and the way she's gonna have her image. So take some advice in that and go ahead and start changing your images as we all have done so far as well. You guys notice I'm taking more professional pictures on my Instagram and Facebook page myself. And that is just how you have to be. It's all about the image. So no negativity on your Instagram or Facebook pages because you're going to blow people off and people are not going to like certain things that you say. So keep things positive. Second thing is you want to be very motivational. Maybe put some motivating quotes on there, stuff like that. Maybe you want to throw out some workout routines or, drink more water or anything like that that has to do with fitness and wellness. Because at the same time, not only are you selling these wraps, but you're helping people change their life and change the way that they look and feel and help them lose weight as well. So you want to put motivating things, not always about the business. Put stuff in your personal life like, oh, here's me and my family, or we just went out to dinner. Let your audience get to know who you are as a person as well. All right, guys, well, that's it. Thank you so much. And round of applause for Tania. Thank you so much once again. I hope you guys enjoyed today's webinar. Love you.
Bye.